single day.
Are the fish biting today?
Well, they haven't bitten me, that's for sure.
Oh, that sucks. What's up with that?
Well, I'm like a fish repellent.
Oh, what? Seriously? Is that a joke?
Well,
Right.
as much fishing as I do, I should be
Right.
catching more.
Why, the fish is better up in New York or what?
Well, it depends on what you're fishing for.
Right.
Where you from?
Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, lots of fish up there.
I'm from Jersey, and
Right.
I did a lot of saltwater fishing up there, and I was catching a lot more fish up there. These fish are more. Well, I was also using bait over here. I'm using lure, so it's a lot harder.
Got it.
But it's not catching; it's actually just doing it. It's fun, right?
Right.
That's
Correct.
what I keep telling myself.
Well, I like to eat it too. So you were a cop up there then?
Yeah.
Wow, very good. So what is the Port Authority Police? What do they do?
They do George Washington Bridge, World Trade Center.
Oh wow.
I did
You're
all
not
those.
dead yet from the Trade Center crap?
No, I survived that, thank God.
So you were in it?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I was there.
Unreal. So everybody's dying but you.
Thank God. Well, not thank God, for them, but
Why,
thank
have you
God
been
for me.
tested? I mean, for the stuff that you're breathing
Every
in?
year.
Oh
Every
my.
year, I'm
Oh no.
mandatory.
Oh damn. Wow.
Every year I do a mandatory testing.
Right. Wow. So what do you think? So do you think it was good what they did after that, where they said that we should do the Patriot Act to keep us safer, or?
Well, I don't follow politics, so
Right.
I really don't discuss it.
Right.
It's out of my control.
Right.
So if it's not in my control, I look at it as my word doesn't mean anything anyway.
Right.
So
what do you think of it down here? Are you more free down here, or you're more free up there, or there's more policing up there, which is better?
well, I couldn't tell you what they do down there. I mean down here.
Right.
But I'm all for more policing myself.
Right.
But I guess I'm biased.
All right, that's true. All right, then I will admit I am partially biased too. I'm a reporter for COPWATCH, so we believe we need cops, just not corrupt ones. So I fight the corrupt ones here. How long have you been here?
A year and a half.
All right, yeah. So I've been doing it for 7 years. Yeah, in my opinion, what's happening with the sheriff's office here is really bad.
Okay.
I was the one that. Okay, what's your opinion of this? I was the one that broke the story. We have a law here in Florida. It's called 790.335. The police and the sheriff and no government are supposed to have a list of gun owners. In Florida, as you know, Florida's a gunshine state, right? Unlike New York.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have the list or any list of gun owners, it's a third-degree felony, $5 million fine. A friend of mine collects guns, and he thought he might be under investigation, so he had me search his name in the database, and it came up. He was on list after list of basically, so what they're doing is anybody that pawns a gun or sells a gun goes into the pawn database here, I guess.
Okay.
And they're supposed to only, and I'm sure you would agree with this, in the beginning they're only supposed to get the gun and the serial number to see if it's hot. That's fair, right?
See if it's not stolen.
Okay, so they're not supposed to get the name. They were getting the names, and literally the emails were profiling them just because they had a gun.
Well, I don't agree with that at all.
All right, that is awesome to hear because it's rare to hear that down here. A lot of people think that it's fine. It's not.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Right.
But my thing is, like I've always said, if you're doing nothing wrong, what does it matter? What list you're on? I live my life like I'm being watched all the time. So.
Well, now in New York you are, that's for sure.
Well, you are, but if I look at it this way, I worked a lot of years at the airport.
Right.
And a lot, you have a lot of things at the airport. People don't, going through TSA.
Oh, especially up there. My God, damn.
And, everybody have the attitude that don't look at me, look at him and her. But I'm okay.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
Right.
But I told people, I go, if you're doing nothing wrong, what does it matter if they're watching you?
Yeah, but you remember our founding fathers did fight for freedom, though, right?
No, I understand that.
Right.
But my thing is, if you put a camera on me, the worst thing you're gonna catch me doing, besides of course driving around, breaking the laws that way, the worst thing you're gonna catch me doing is picking my nose.
Right.
And if you catch me picking my nose, who cares?
Right.
So my thing is, if they're watching me, it doesn't bother me one bit because I'm not doing anything wrong.
Right. Even though it's against our founding fathers and the Constitution?
I understand that.
Right.
But unfortunately, since that was written, things have changed.
Well, that's...
People in this world have changed.
Right. Well, here's an example. You know and I know, England and Australia, many countries, let's take the guns, it'll make us safer. What's happening in England right now? Instead of guns, they are using knives. Well, and now they want to ban knives. You think that's getting...
Well, you can kill somebody with a chair. You're going to take away
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm sure you've been trained to kill people with your hands, correct?
We don't get trained to kill people.
Okay, all right, accident. All right. But, you know, so that's my point. You know, one of the first deadly weapons in the Bible was a rock. Yes. So are we going to ban rocks?
Can you?
That's what I'm saying.
Any luck?
No, I'm catching a lot of water.
You are?
Yeah. If you need water, I got it for you, no problem.
I didn't know that I would drink it.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know if you hear. I don't know if you know. Here in Florida, we actually have an interesting law called open carry while hunting or fishing. So I'm with Florida Carry, and we actually exercised that a week ago at the Naples Pier. Right, we're fishing and you're open carry because, as you know, if you're out in the woods and you're fishing, I mean, you can get a gator, bobcat, pig, right? I do admit it when we're at the pier, we don't have that, but we're still reminding people we have rights. Do you agree we should exercise our rights like that and remind people, or?
I think it should be open carry all the time.
Amen. Very good. Yes, crime actually goes down in the places that has that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But also, you got to look at the flip side of the coin.
Right.
Convenience is not good either.
Because you might pull it out quicker? Yeah, but...
You know, listen, I was a officer for over 20 years. I
Right.
never carried off duty.
No kidding. Wow.
Too much responsibility.
Right. Well, as you know, in a lot of places too, you are correct. If you fire, you're actually kind of you're under investigation before, you're guilty before innocent, something like that, right?
You're innocent before guilty, but also back when I was an officer, I was indemnified as long as it was like police action.
Correct.
I had, you know, I had jurisdiction in 2 states, New
Right.
York and New Jersey.
Right.
But I don't look at it that way.
Right.
I look at it that if I'm not on the clock, my duty is to call it in.
Right.
And if it happens against me, oh well, that's my fault.
Well, as you know, that's the part that's crazy. As you know, like you just said, you can call it in, but usually you call them in after it's too late, you're dead. If you would have had one on you, you could have maybe stayed alive, correct?
Yeah, but then look at all the legal actions you get with all these liberals.
I know, that is true. Oh yeah, when we were at Naples Pier, by the way, the Naples police did beautiful. They said you have the right. And yes, there was some liberals that did come by and say, you know, we think you guys are pushing it and you shouldn't do it. And like we said, and you know too, the gun is not going to jump off our chest and do anything to you.
You're absolutely right.
Correct.
Unfortunately, you have one way of feeling and people have other ways of
That is
feeling.
true. Very, very
you
true.
all pay taxes,
Right.
you're all citizens, and you're all, you know, you're all out for that.
Right. Can I ask a professional question on this gun list stuff? In that statute, it says if I give evidence, and I have affidavit with notarized, that if you give it to the state attorney must investigate. Myra Fox hates my guts because I was for the other guy that ran, okay? That's the state attorney here. She wouldn't investigate. Well, she did, but they investigated themselves and they found nothing wrong. Then it says you can give evidence to the state attorney general, Ashley Moody. We did. She won't investigate, man. So what do we do next? What's your opinion? DeSantis, the president, DOJ?
Like I said, I don't follow politics,
Right.
so I couldn't give you an answer
Right.
on that. You know, to me, I have no idea.
Right. But it should be equal justice under the law, correct?
For everyone.
Yes, correct. Yeah, that's why it's so bizarre here. Like in New York.
It's not just bizarre here; it's bizarre in the whole country.
That's true too.
I mean, you're fighting. You know, you have a battle you're
Right.
fighting, and
Right.
you know you're involved with. But there's
Right.
other people that have other battles, and
That
you
is
know,
true.
have other priorities and other
Right.
different ways of looking at things.
That is true, correct.
You know.
In fact, I just looked at the clock. The wife's going to be pissed. Can I give you my card?
Sure.
All right, there we go.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
What's your name?
Sergio.
Andy. Good to meet you, man.
Have a great day.
You have a good day, man.
Good luck over there, my friend.
All right.
Hope you get something good.
Hey, Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.